You don't have a breathing problem. You have a monitoring problem. If you're constantly thinking about your breathing, if you feel like you can't get a full breath, if you're manually controlling something that's supposed to be automatic, I need you to hear this clearly. You probably don't have a lung problem. And I'm not saying that dismissively. I'm saying that as a respiratory therapist who is taking care of people whose lungs were actually failing. Let's talk about the difference. When someone truly has a respiratory emergency, here's what it looks like. They're gasping, they can't speak full sentences, their oxygen levels are low, their body is in visible distress. They're not calmly sitting at home analyzing each inhalation. They're not watching YouTube trying to figure it out. They're in obvious trouble. And I say that not to scare you, but to ground you. If you're sitting here watching this, worried about whether you're getting enough air, that alone is powerful evidence that your lungs are working. Anxiety can create intense sensations though, but sensation is not the same thing as failure. Here's how the monitoring loop usually starts. You have one weird breath. Maybe you're stressed, maybe you're tired, maybe you yawn and it doesn't feel satisfying. Your brain flags it. That felt off. Then you check the next breath and the next one. And now you're manually involved in something that is supposed to run automatically. Breathing is regulated by your brainstem. It has done this for you since you were born. You do not consciously manage your heart rate. You don't consciously manage digestion, and you do not need to consciously manage your breathing. But the second you start to supervise it, it feels unnatural because it is unnatural. That mechanical, forced, I can't get a deep one in feeling. That's not lung failure, that's interference. Now let's talk about why it feels so real. When anxiety activates your nervous system, a few things happen. Your muscles tighten, your diaphragm can feel restricted, your chest wall stiffens, your attention narrows. And when attention narrows, sensation amplifies. If I told you right now to notice your tongue and your mouth, you'd suddenly become very aware of it. That doesn't mean something's wrong with your tongue, it means attention magnifies sensation. Breathing works the same way. The more you focus on it, the louder it feels. The louder it feels, the more your brain says, see, something's wrong. And that is the loop. Then checking becomes habit. You try to get a good one, you pull harder, you yawn repeatedly, you take exaggerated deep breaths, and the more you chase a satisfying breath, the more unsatisfying it becomes, because you're overriding a system that works best when left alone. Your lungs don't need supervision, they need permission. Here's the part people don't like to hear. The solution is not a bigger breath. The solution is less involvement. Let the breath feel small. Let it feel boring. Let it feel incomplete. That uncomfortable urge to just fix it, that's your anxiety talking, not your lungs. Your body knows how to regulate oxygen and carbon dioxide with precision. It's done it through sleep, exercise, through stress, through every single day of your life. You do not need to micromanage it. And when you stop micromanaging it, it settles. Not instantly, not dramatically, but gradually, because the nervous system learns from what you do. If you constantly check and override your breathing, you teach your brain that it's dangerous. If you allow it to be imperfect without interfering, you teach your brain that it's safe. That's how you break the loop. Not by forcing calm, but by allowing normal. All right, if this helped you, do 3 things for me. Subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Share this with someone you care about that you think is stuck in the breathing loop. And comment the word permission below if you're choosing to stop supervising your lungs. I'm here every week breaking down breathing anxiety from a real respiratory therapist perspective. Your lungs don't need management, they need your trust.